Hey ladies, what's up? Happy Sunday, or whenever you tune in and watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, because us single sisters, we are in this together. This is a community of single sisters who love themselves, who love Jesus, and who I feel we're ready to date, we're ready to mingle, we're ready to see who God has for us. We're ready for him to put a ring on it, okay? We are not here for, just to be sitting at the table in front of a guy just to entertain. We are not here to entertain. We realize that we are the prize. So don't forget, this episode is going to be about not forgetting that you are the prize. And we are not settling in this season. We are now in March of 2025, and I'm just gonna share with you guys a little bit of what's been up with me, what's been up with my dating life, and how it's been going, okay? So first things first is, one of the things I did was I got on a dating app. And at first I was like, oh, this is fun. I started messaging, and my daughter's like, you need to be messaging, and to kind of get the activity going. But to be honest, it's okay. It's not really, like I said, it's really not my cup of tea, the dating apps. It's just really not. Although I would say that I have only been on there for 2 weeks. And I'm gonna be committed to just let it rock. I don't have to freeze the app, freeze my account, temporarily freeze it. I could leave it open. My profile is there. I'm there. It's all about me. You have my age. You have pictures of me. I have a little video. It's super cute and it's out there. But what I discovered is that I am not willing to settle. I am not willing to settle. I'm not willing to settle on my faith, on my belief. I want a man who is going to be praying for me. I want a man who is led by God and not by his own feelings. I want a man that I could come under his leadership, and we could read the Bible together. We can read together. We can study together. We can ask questions. I'm really about walking this thing out the way that God created us to walk it out. And I just really feel led to let us know that we are still the prize. I know he's a good thing too, but we are the prize, and I really feel like they need to seek us. Yes, okay, in the dating app, you kind of gotta like some images or like some person, but after I put a like out there, that's it. If you don't like me back, that's okay, because I recognize that I am not for everybody. Everybody is not, all the men are not gonna be attracted to me. The men that I find attractive, they may not be attracted to me in return. And that's okay. That's okay. It's all about being able to accept that you're not for everybody. And it shouldn't be that. It only takes one. Are you the one, or shall I keep looking for another one? That's it. So far I have not went on any dates because nobody really have been bringing anything. It just, to be honest, the conversations has been meh. And I need a little bit more. I know if my husband reached out to me on this date, if somebody reached out to me in the way that I know it should be, and it just comes into alignment, then I know oh yeah, okay, we can go out on a date. He's talking what I'm talking about. We have the same belief. He has some goals. He's driven. He's, nice looking. He's well kept. He's keeps himself up. He's in the gym. This is a lifestyle for him, and then he's reaching out and trying to get to know me. Like, I feel like there's just like random conversations where we're not trying to get to know each other. So I'm just like, okay, I'll wait, Lord. I'll wait, because there is a specific time. Yes, we can get on the dating apps. Yes, we can make ourselves available. We can go out. We can do things. We could, have activities, go out to lunch, go out with our friends, or just, be out living. God will get you your mate when it's time. God will give you your Boaz when it's time. And that's just what I came to accept, ladies. Like, it's all about timing. Is it his timing or not? Is it the timing, or is God just trying to get some more one-on-one with me before he, allows me to start dating? Because as you start dating and as you start, being in a relationship with someone, that takes away time. So the time that you could be spending with God, you're spending with this man. So that man has to be really worth it, so you guys could come together and build. It's all about, for me, it's all about building. It's all about being here and doing what I was created to do. And then I have a partner that we can build and grow together. I could be his helpmate, and he can be, the lead. He can help lead me. He can help further my business. He has some knowledge that, hey, Rose, you can do this better this way. Or I think this would be a good idea for you. Like, I love stuff like that. I welcome stuff like that. And I will wait for that moment. Is it the time? Is it the season? I feel like God is going to let us know when it's our season. So keep putting yourself out there. Keep looking good. Keep feeling fresh. Keep, make sure you're smelling good. Making sure your hair is done. Make sure that you're well groomed and put together. And just let it be. Let's not just focus on that one thing because we don't want it to become an idol. We are the prize, and God is going to present us to our husbands. Somehow, some way, it may be in person, it may be through a DM, it may be through a dating app, but we leave ourselves open and we allow God to do what he alone can do. You just never know. You hear stories about how people met, beautiful love stories, and we know that marriages are deep. It's just not about putting a ring on your finger and saying, woo, I am married. Girl, he put a ring on it. No, that's not what it's about. Because you guys are going to be becoming one, and you are going to be shedding yourself more than you already have shed. And he's going to be shedding himself, and it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy. Marriages are not easy. Trust me, I've been through one. I know what it's about. I've came out through the other side. I've learned so much through, the time that I was married. I learned so much about myself. I learned that the time that I was seeking marriage at that time, it was more out of desperation. It was more out of, all of my friends are getting married. Like, I want to be married. I just want to be married. I just want to be married. And when we put out that type of energy, like, the enemy gonna send you anything, child. He gonna send you any mojo to get you away from God, to get you away from your destiny, to get you away from doing the things that God created you to do. So just be careful. Just be careful. Even be careful when you hear, this is your husband, okay? Because God is different, and just his ways is not our ways. And sometimes there have been cases that the enemy is just like, that's the one. And then because you are just focused on being a wife and being married, and that's all you want, he can use that. So just be mindful. Just pray for discernment. Like, God, give us discernment in this season. Holy Spirit, give us discernment. Let us know when it's time. Let us know when he's here. If this is the one, okay? And I just pray that this blesses somebody today, just to know, let you know that you are okay, you are doing fine, and just God just has more one-on-one for you right now. If you are not with your partner, God has more one-on-one for you right now. It's not about you partnering with your forever partner. It's about the partnership that he wants with you and him. And that needs to be established, because God says seek him first and everything else will be added. So if we seeking him, we're seeking the kingdom, we're seeking the assignment that he has us on, everything else will be added. So I pray that you will just break off if marriage is an idol to you. And the way that we know that marriage is an idol to you is because we're kind of like acting out of desperation. We're going on dates with people we know. We seeing all types of red flags from the door. And we are still pursuing this thing and thinking that maybe this will change. Maybe he will, get motivated through me. Maybe he will come to Jesus through me. And so we're just accepting all these red flags and like, no, sis, like, it's okay. It's a time and a season for everything. And it's a time to be single. And it's a time for God to do some wonderful work in your life. It's a time for God to allow you to see yourself how he sees you. Because if you see yourself the way that God sees you, then you will not settle. You would be like, wow, I am that girl. So no, I don't need to settle. And when my time comes, it's going to come. When my season comes, it's going to come. So that is it. That's all I got for you ladies today. I just wanted to come through and pop up and let you know that we are still in this together. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be sharing my stories, my journey, and what God is working on me with, and hopes that will inspire you to continue on this journey and to know that you are okay, perfectly single, perfectly whole, perfectly God's masterpiece. He created you, God's beloved, God's daughter, you're fearfully and wonderfully made. And so as long as you know this about yourself, girl, you just know that you still are the prize and God has not forgotten about you. Okay, ladies, so don't forget to share this. Don't forget to subscribe. Do it now before you subscribe. Like it. If this message resonates with you, go ahead and like it. And let's spread this word. Let's spread the good news. Happily single. We are happily single. We're not missing anything. We are not lacking anything. We're happily single. Yes, girl, yes. All right, bye. Love you guys. Have a great week. Whenever you watch this, be blessed and know that you are the prize. Okay, boo.